Lastly, Suraj, if you were to give some advice to other people who also want to try their own side projects or side hustles when being fully employed, what are some tips or suggestions
Yeah.
that you would give them?
Sure. First, don't quit your job, right? Because it pays your bills.
Hmm.
Don't even think about it. Second, I think the motivation of making money, especially now the startups are so many startups and everybody is trying to raise capital. I think everybody's idea is of a startup is to make money. I think that's it's okay incentive, but I think it might not sustain over a period of time. It might create bad incentives. I think making money should be a side effect. I think if you're obsessed about this idea and then you're doing it for the sake of doing it, then that's great. I think that's a great start. I think if you make your idea your obsession, and don't want to use this word passion, I think it's a little bit overrated.
Hmm.
And if you keep coming back to it, like if you keep throwing 100 different ideas onto the wall and then something sticks, you keep thinking about it, you get obsessed about it, you wake up all night to solve that problem. I think you will have a winner eventually. You should definitely work on it. And with all these distractions that we live in, with so much of media around us, how to make quick money, all this startup ideas that keeps coming up on YouTube, I think we'll have to be conscious how we pick and choose on who we talk to these ideas about. Some people who I talk to are generally very critical about anything, any idea that I come up with, or some people are just want to may please me. They always praise me. Your idea always come up with amazing ideas. So I think you have to be cognizant of the fact that how do you know whether you're actually getting the right feedback, right? That's important. You have to trust your gut sometimes. It's hard. So other thing I would say is networking for the sake of networking, right? So networking is sometimes overrated. I think you should, I'm not saying you shouldn't network at all, but I think you shouldn't go with an idea that I should first do networking and then build the idea, right? If you have an idea and then you talk with somebody else who is equally excited about it, your network naturally builds organically. You don't